Okay, so the elements of art are like the ingredients that you put in an art cake. So when you're making an artwork, it's like you're baking a cake. Raise your hand if you've ever baked a cake or like made something with a recipe. And you have all the ingredients you have to get together. So in art, when you make a work of art like the Mona Lisa, you use ingredients. So the elements of art are the ingredients for our art cake. They might be things like line. Raise your hand if you've heard that word before. Shape. Raise your hand if you've heard that before. That's an ingredient. Color. Today, we are learning about lines. So everybody say, line. Line. All right, so lines can be lots of different ways. So we're going to listen to a song. Mona Lisa's. Where are my Mona Lisa's at? This is one of my favorite songs ever. So I need you to be a good listener. So this is called the line song. Look at all these different lines. Here we go. All right, so here's Tamaya's. I'm going to do hers with pencil and I'm going to erase it so that she can make it herself. On the first square, draw a straight line. All right, the next one says, raise your hand. The next one says diagonal. Remember that? It's slanted. So make a slanted line for the diagonal. It says curvy. So on the next one, make a curvy line. The next one says swirly. So maybe this one curls on top of itself to make a swirl, kind of like a tornado. The last one on this row says zigzag. Give me a zigzag. Wow. All right, underneath the straight line, I'm going kind of fast. If you don't get them all, it's okay. It says dotted. You can't see it very well, but it says dotted. Can you make a dotted line? That's when you have a lot of polka dots that make a line if you were to connect them. Have you ever played connect the dots? It's like that. It's a dotted line. Almost the same. It's called a dashed line. So if a line is a dot that went for a walk, a dashed line is like you're skipping. You go zoop, and then you hop. Zoop, hop, zoop, hop, zoop, zoop, zoop. And then you lift up your pencil in between all of your dashes. That's all a dashed line. One says, uh-oh, this is my favorite. Eyes should be on me if you hear my voice. Riker, if you hear my voice, I need you to pause. A spiral. Let's start in the middle with our dot, and let's take it for a walk in a spiral. Around and around and around. That's a spiral. Fun. The next one might be your favorite. I have a feeling. The next one says a scribble line. How would you make a scribble line? A scribble is when you just kind of make it up. Go however you want. I like to go slow though, so I fill the square up.
This is a scribble line.
When you scribble, you don't have to push down really hard. Some people think you have to push down really hard. You don't have to push down really hard. And then the last one is whatever you want. You can put whatever you want. All right, let's go back and find out what we get to do with our new art material today. So here's what we are going to do. We learned about all these different kinds of lines. And now we could write your name normal with lines. So if you know how to write your name really, really big in print, you could do that on the other side. Watch me really quick. You should be looking at me. Oh, wait, I forgot my thing. Let me fix it so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So if I know how to write my name really well with pencil, I can do it really big, and I can write Mrs. And my name's not going to fit, so I'm just going to put H-E-T-T for Hedgeheimer. So you could write your own name with lines. Look at all these different lines. I have a straight line, a horizontal line, I have a diagonal line, a curved line. My S is a swirly line, a dotted line. I have lots of different lines. But if you flip it over to the other side, you will see that I wrote your name in an interesting way. Does anybody know what way I wrote your name for you on your paper?
Spanish?
Not Spanish. It's close. Cursive! Say cursive!
Cursive!
So cursive is when you take the letters of your name and you write it in one line. Oh my gosh. I think you guys get to learn cursive when you're older. So it's okay if you don't know cursive right now. But I thought it would be fun if you like to see your name in cursive, you can trace over it. If you don't want to see your name in cursive, then you can flip it over and you can write your name in print the right way that you write it. Okay? So, all right, let me show you what the next step is. After you have your name really big on your paper, you're either going to use mine or you can draw your own on the other side. You are ready to use the bingo daubers. Can you guys say bingo daubers?
Bingo daubers.
So I'm going to use the cursive side. Hey, you guys have pencil. Mine's in a marker so you can see it. The only time you need to press is to make sure it works. So you might want to flip it over to the back and test it by making some circles. And mine works, so I'm good. All right, so now that I know it's working, I'm going to trace over that weird cursive. So ready? I'm going to do my best. I'm going to start and follow the line that Mrs. Hedesheimer drew for you. Uh-oh, if your color starts to go away, it means you just need to push a little bit harder. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm following the letters just the way it was already on there. And I'm making swirly lines, and I'm making straight lines, and then I am done. If I do it in print, the cool thing about print is that I can use different colors. So if I want to do it in print, maybe I'll do one letter with a red. I'll do H with a red. And I have a horizontal line and 2 vertical lines. Maybe I do my E with oh, this one's not working. Let me show you what to do if it's not working. Ready? You just press down and wiggle. And then eventually, look, it starts to work. So now that it's working, I can just draw with it. And then a T. Oh, my pink's not working very well. All right, and then I'm going to keep going with all of my letters. But once you're finished, hey, look, I have all of this empty space. I want to see how many different kinds of lines you can make underneath your letters. So maybe underneath my M, I'll make a swirly curly line. And underneath my R, I'll make how about a dotted line? Okay. All right, I'm going to make a zigzag underneath my S. Here.
Or, you know what I mean? Things have been crazy.
Was that one open already? It should still work. They don't really dry out very easily. So. Can you make up your own line too?
I'm coloring. Yeah.